This week on the podcast, the Game Awards Prediction Special 2018, starring Kyle Melville.
Me?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Great Lakes Gaming Podcast, a podcast about bold opinions and wild speculation in video games. My name is Dan Allen. I'm your moderator today, December 2nd, 2018, a sweet Sunday evening. I'm joined today by D'Angelo Martin.
What's poppin'?
What is poppin'? Roger Riot.
I am ready. That was very sexual.
Kyle Melville.
He's bent over the table right now, just so you guys want to know that.
And Nicholas Cartier. Speechless.
What's the time? Cartier's bent over the table, too. Whoa.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. This week on the podcast, a real special episode. Cartier wants to restart. But we won't. Very special episode. The Game Awards Prediction Special 2018, starring Kyle Melville. Ask me why it's starring Kyle, D'Angelo, and not like...
Why is it starring Kyle?
Roger or me or you. Because the winner of the 2017 Game Awards Prediction Special was Mr. Melville, right here. Today, we find ourselves deep... What are we deep in? No, we're shallow into December. I'll say deep in November. The Game Awards...
Real deep in November.
Game Awards is December 6th. It's coming up this week. This is the last podcast before Jeff Keighley's The Game Awards. So, about 2 months ago, we did long shots. Some sweet little long shots. And this week, we're going to boldly predict some more ridiculous things. And just pretty much who wins the interesting awards. Just the interesting ones to me. But before we can do all that,
so only the indie category.
Yeah, indie debut indie. Before we get into all that, last week was the gauntlet, and as always, that leads us to have to smoothly and quickly sail through corrections. So smooth. Last week on the podcast, Gauntlet 5, Skyrim. For a record amount of times in Gauntlet history, people questioned the scoring in different rounds. So some of the Litman officials had to go back, listen. So we'll go in order from... where I want to start to where I want to end. Cartier's game was brought into question. This was the second time D'Angelo questioned someone about numbers. From what they can tell, it seems like Cartier's game was correctly scored and on the up and up.
Oh, nice.
In Failure to Launch, a game brought to you by Dan Allen, D'Angelo made his first accusation that he had been shorted a point upon listening to the audio evidence of Gauntlet 5, Skyrim. He's right. Got fucked out of 1 point by Dan, and that's me, so I almost said I'm sorry. I didn't want to, though. I'm sorry, D'Angelo. Shysted out of that point. And then finally, we go to Oh Yes, BS, the final game of Gauntlet 5 Skyrim. And upon...
No, point to final.
Wait, before we do... I should have said that.
I think we all agree.
Before we do any of that, it's like, going back, know that Cartier and Kyle tied.
All sales are final.
That's the final. We'll probably have a tiebreaker ready for Gauntlet 6, but the moral of the story is this. When we went back and looked at Oh Yes, BS, it was very unclear, as the audio rolled, who was necessarily getting some of these points for the 25 questions in that game. So, without enough true evidence to be able to know ourselves who got some of those specific points, we will have to respectfully take the word of Roger Riot for what he said the score was, and then, respectively, take what Cartier said his score was, because Roger Riot, man in charge of that game, respectfully accepted it
A lot of respect.
and corrections.
Hustle, loyalty, respect.
Perfect game, Roger. Nothing wrong with it. We cannot doubt the scoring on it. It's literally impossible. I tried twice. This week in gaming, it's time for the longest running episodic segment in Great Lakes Gaming podcast history. Nights. This week in gaming. Before we begin, yesterday in gaming, Mr. Cartier, I thought about how you specifically we need to reach out to Harley and Kenny Wootton. Thank you for Smooth Sailing, by the way. They wrote Smooth Sailing. We need to reach out to them and see if it's okay if we remix it slightly, where it's just like, smooth sailing. But then you say, nights. Smooth sailing, comma, nights. But aside from that, back on the point, Kyle Melville, what did you play this week in gaming?
I played Skate 3.
Oh, yeah. What'd you play? You played Skate 3 that you borrowed for PS3?
No, on Xbox One X.
When did you get one of those?
Did you tell us that last week, or was that this week?
I got one.
And I got one. Xbox One
I got
X.
one like 2 weeks ago, I think.
Nice.
I think it was 2 weeks ago. I got one on Black Friday.
What'd you buy with it?
So last week.
What games were you like? Ooh, oh, you Game Pass, right?
It came with, I got Game Pass for $1.
$1.
It came with Black Battlefield 5. Haven't even installed it yet.
But you'll play it though.
Yeah,
So-
for sure. Right now I'm halfway through Halo 5.
Nice.
So I played that this week. I'm halfway through Forza 4. So I played that this week. I'm about halfway through Skate 3. Played that this week. I had a big video gaming week.
Yeah, you
I've
probably
been playing a lot of games.
probably hyped to be playing the newer Forzas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Halfway
For
through
$1.
Gears of War 4.
How you liking it? I've heard mixed things about Gears of War 4 specifically.
I'm confused on where the story is, but I would have to probably go back and play Gears 3.
And then play like the Funko Pop, Gears
Yeah.
Pop. It's coming out soon.
Yeah. So,
Is Gears Pop still real, Roger?
I don't know if it was. It was both announced, and I've never been sure if it was a real thing.
Funko Pop figures, Gears of War.
So I got that, and I'm playing that.
Mm-hmm.
What else? I played a little bit of Red Dead Online. Made my character named Dusty McFly.
Dusty McFly.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, he's got an afro and a really long beard.
Nice.
I only played a little bit of it.
D'Angelo, that's not enough. Yeah, D'Angelo and me have been talking probably for longer than we've been alive about can you be a black person in Red Dead Redemption 2?
Yeah, I was black.
Yeah, you can be black.
Yeah, well, it's important. It was unconfirmed.
I was
That's all I'm
black,
saying.
I was black, had an
D'Angelo wanted it.
afro and a really long beard.
D'Angelo wanted it in the main storyline, for the record.
I did want to customize your own character.
I was like, I think we have to be Arthur Morgan.
There is an online story though.
I heard there's a bit of a story.
There's a story.
That's cool.
Online, yeah.
Nice. Are you
So-
done with Red Dead?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Nice. I was going to ask you
Since
if
I
it
got
seems
the
like it
Xbox, I
continues.
just haven't been playing anything on PlayStation.
For sure. Nice.
Yeah.
Man, you've been playing a lot of things. What's your favorite thing? Those like 4 things you played this week.
I don't know.
Not Skate 3, probably.
No, Skate 3.
You make-
I don't know. I'm enjoying Halo 5 and I'm enjoying
Yeah.
Gears. So
I think Anthony forced me to play like a lot of Halo 5.
Where's this?
There's
where's
one of
this
them I
cool?
played a lot of. Like the story.
Yeah.
What are you doing in 5 story?
Or
Or you don't know?
I don't even remember, dude.
same shit.
Because I've been playing like all Gears today. So.
Listen, they're landing.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going back and Cortana, I think, is like calling me to some sort of place.
Is 5 Cortana on the fritz? Is that the...
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
This week in Cortana?
Yeah, Cortana's being weird. And they got some weird guy. That's like instead of Cortana. Yeah, they got this weird like aviator pilot guy.
It's been a while since I played Halo 5. But yeah, it's Cortana and the Fritz. Also,
the yellow guy.
never mind. It's probably not something I should go into. I just think it's funny that she somehow becomes more naked every game, even though she's never. She's
Less data. Every time she's
Let's say that.
corrupt.
like
She's being corrupt.
I get that like she doesn't have actual clothing
That's
anyway.
because there's guys that.
But it's just
that
it's like
love that.
True.
It's true. I understand that. Like I get that
There's
that's a
guys
thing.
that
It's just
love
like
Cortana. They're like, oh, Cortana.
Let me rephrase that. It's not that she becomes less clothed. It's that she gets more pronounced underboob in every game. Yeah. Before it was just kind of like looked like she was wearing a latex suit, and now it's just like no. She's just naked.
Hey Kyle, I got a question for you.
Ooh.
How good those titties look in 4K?
I haven't seen Gordana yet.
This week in gaming.
What you want?
Got him.
Maybe I got it. Nicholas Cartier. What did you play this week in gaming?
Well, first I have to say, This Week in Gaming is brought to you by the...
Sadness in his soul.
The Game Awards Special 2. And,
It's the second one.
okay. No, I've been playing more Pokemon. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Actually, in this house not too long ago, just beat Giovanni inside of Silph Co.
In this house?
Yeah,
beat Giovanni. Whoa, it's important.
That's where I am right now.
Also, spoilers, Giovanni's at the end of Sufka.
But no,
we're old.
I made the Fuchsia, so I was able to like transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Go into the game. So I gave myself an Alolan Grimer, and I evolved him into a Muck because like.
You trying to join Team Rocket?
No, it's just like alright. So like first gen of Pokemon doesn't have like any native Dark type Pokemon, which like the Alolan Pokemon makes sense now because there's like more Fairy type, Ice type, Steel type, and Dark type.
They
and those are
balance
the types-
first gen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So like that all makes sense now.
Interesting.
Can I ask you a question
about that.
only you would be able to answer?
I hope I can answer it.
I'm pretty sure you can. Do you know if they changed... So in the original games, it was just kind of a known quantity that
Got the rope motion.
Earthquake
That's not what I thought it was.
was
Gonna be.
just
It's almost your penis.
overpowered. I think I don't remember the actual damage numbers, but it was something like 160 with like 95% accuracy or something like that. Did they that was changed in later editions of the game? Mm-hmm. Was that changed in Pokemon Let's Go?
Yeah, no. So Let's Go is running off of a lot of like the 7th gen data.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
they have like all those moves in there, like all those Fairy type moves that just.
I was
came
just
out.
curious.
Yeah.
And they needed Dark type in that game.
Yeah, no, they
Because
needed
Psychic
like,
type
way,
were just
way more Dark types and whatnot.
just way overdone.
So, you can put a Alolan Muck behind you, right?
Yeah, no, just walking
That's-
around with them.
So sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, for a while. Well, because like I want them to evolve and everything, and I'm like, oh, like
Does that help them evolve when they're behind you?
nah, it just like cool.
It's just super sweet.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I like Alolan Muck because it's like it's got
Me
those
too.
colors, but like it's like color palette like shifts every now and then. So it's like
That's
I don't know.
cool.
I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
But other than that, I've been playing Red Dead, but I haven't been playing the story. I've been playing online,
Interesting.
and yeah, no, the economy in that game, like it's wild to look at a pay to win game before they have the pay part. Like,
Wait, so what's going on with the economy? I heard some weird shit about it.
so the currency that you get is you get dollars, but then you also get gold bars. But gold bars are like the stuff that you can like put in your credit card and get like gold bars.
Oh, like real gold.
Now, do they serve the same purpose as like the story mode? Whereas, when you spend those gold bars, are you trading that for Red Dead money currency?
No, there are like
You
certain
pay with
items
gold
that
okay.
there's like certain items where it's like, hey, like two gold bars and you can have this.
Dang.
Versus-
But the thing is, you can get gold nuggets and like missions and stuff. So it's like right now where I'm at, I have like maybe like $60 like in like money, and then like in the gold nuggets, I have like maybe like 31 cents.
The nuggets count as.
Yeah, well, it's not like
so
it's not like an item that you pick up. It's like an item that like you did this mission. Cha-ching,
Oh,
you know?
okay.
It's an actual currency.
Yeah.
In the story mode, I'm all about the nuggets in the bar. You know,
Yeah, and as
D'Angelo, the nuggets in the bars in this game. There's like,
no
thank God. Oh man, a gold bar is so good.
I don't. You can confirm or deny.
Nuggets searching people's saddlebags.
I've heard that the grind is
It's
rough.
so when I'm looting bodies, I'm getting like 32 cents from people.
Nice. Not
Have
Have you
nice.
ran into? Is there other people online?
Dude, there's so many people.
So
I,
like, how many people online
it's-
is there?
I don't know how big the lobby is, but like
People try to kill you and shit?
yeah, dude, it's fucking rough out there.
Heard.
Like it's rough out there in
It
the
is?
West.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you done all the modes? Like, have you fucked with Battle Royale is my first question.
No, the only mode I've played is like the free roam, which is where like the mission for like it is, because I'm trying to like
The posse stuff.
yeah, exactly. Well, not even the posse stuff, like just like going. Pretty much, there's own storyline that's going on with it, and then like there's like the markers. So like the what is the judicial like scale or whatever. Like you know how like sometimes like that'll appear like on the map, or like it'll be like the question marks. Mm-hmm. Those appear on the map, and pretty much what you're doing is you're collecting depths from people, or just like other things like that. But it'll pair you up in the lobby of like 4 people.
Okay, okay.
Can we backstep for a minute here? Because you just said something I wasn't aware. There's Red Dead Battle Royale.
Yes.
Yeah, that was leaked.
But I think you can only have bow and arrow for it.
We have failed as a species.
It's like a game mode.
Listen, man. It's just like
everything
it's not
else.
even a thing. It's like barely. Oh, no, it's not. It's not even a thing. So they did 0 advertising for Red Dead Online. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
If all the Red Dead spam we got, 0 for online. So even though it was leaked, there's Battle Royale, and some of the other modes were like leaked months ago.
I've seen the leak, but I had assumed that
there's
it's
regular
like
team
there.
deathmatch
Yeah.
too.
It's as much as Battle Royale as it is in GTA 5. You know what I'm saying? It's just a game mode.
Yeah, it's not like it's a. That'd be crazy if
I mean, the
Online
free
was,
roam
like,
might as well be a fucking battle royale.
It is. It's horrible.
I heard people can fuck over your missions. Like,
if you're in the middle of a mission, like motherfuckers can like ride up on you and like steal the carriage from you, and
That's
I'm
so
like,
bad.
That's kind of cool.
No, dude, it's like, trust me, when you get to your first town and like you're just like walking through, and
Oh,
you're like,
man.
I'm gonna go get ammo, and some motherfucker runs up, tackles you, lassos you, and hog ties you, and tells you to stop struggling or he's gonna kill you. Like, you better not hit that circle button because he's gonna pop your fucking head off.
Oh my god.
Or like motherfuckers walking up to you and just like killing your horse.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, there's no horse protect.
There's horse insurance, but if you don't get your horse
I was gonna
insurance,
say they do it
plus
similar.
like there's a
So
75 cent.
did you start out with the same color horse I did? What color's your horse?
Well, alright, so there's a horse that whenever you don't have a horse, if you call for a horse, this horse will come to you. By the way, in this game, no matter where you're at, if you call for your horse, it's going to come to you.
That's cool.
Like, you don't have to bond with them like that because they know how, like, people online are.
Yeah.
But, no, there's one horse called the Scraggly Nag that if you call for a horse and you don't have a horse, that horse will come to you. But, no, the horse I have, like, they're like, steal this horse. And
it's
I'm
like the
okay.
lonely
So,
horse.
like, did you get if your horse
Anyone,
gets blown
please.
up or something like that? Do you
Just
have all
waiting
your
for anyone to
shit
whistle.
still?
Yeah.
Okay, so your stuff's not stuck on your horse like it is in the story.
No, it's like, it's in the saddle, but, like, the saddle, like, if your horse gets blown up and then you get the other horse, like, everything will still be there.
So I heard you had to pay for fast travel.
Yeah.
And the map is, I'm not going to say the same size as offline, but comparable.
It's, like, just about the same
So
map.
it's huge.
So what do you mean pay for
So you walk up to
the same way I pay for like the stagecoach and the train
Yeah, you
now?
go up to the stagecoach and then it's
Oh,
like
I gotta pay for it now.
yeah,
Is
but
it
it's
But
expensive?
money is a lot more fucking
True.
scarce.
yeah.
Oh, I bet it's
Or you
like
can pay
probably the
gold
same
bars.
prices or worse.
Well, you know how like when you loot a body in the story mode and it's like $2 and blah blah blah. This
$2
one's like
good.
This one's like 35 cents.
Sometimes in the story mode, sometimes you also hit 35 cents. Not everyone though.
No,
you are gonna
everyone
hit
is
the
like
$2,
$35.
And if you
$1.25.
loot bounty hunters, they give you like $20.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
so
for
mean.
sure.
But no, it's there's like different
I've
like
gotten like $40 from one.
there's like different things that like they'll like pop up on the screen. I don't know what they're technically called, but it's like hit the hold the options button and you'll be put into like this random game that's happening. And then it's just like
that's when someone like
it's like
starts a game.
steal the horse, or it's like try and get as many kills on like players as like on a horse as you can in like 8 minutes or whatever. But no, it's rough, dude. Like don't fuck with them. The enemy players, like it's rough because
Keep going.
it's rough because like sometimes they're trying to like do their own thing, but then other times like motherfuckers are just gonna like just hunt you down and just keep killing you.
Yeah, no,
Because
so
they
there's
just
no
got-
passive mode.
So if someone kills you 3 times, a message comes up and it's like, if this person kills you again, you can parlay for 10 minutes. So like they can't touch you. Yeah, they can't touch you for 10 minutes.
What the fuck?
Yep.
I used to start GTA lobby, immediately go into passive mode.
Yeah,
'Cause
me too.
Yeah,
they
there's
destroy your cars and shit. I'm like,
that's the only way you can
me
go into
too.
passive mode is if they kill you more than 3 times.
It's the only way to like
man.
even have fun in GTA.
Yeah, yes, it
Online
is.
anymore. It's
Yeah,
like
you really
going
should be able to
passive.
throw it on, especially for towns.
Yeah.
Like, towns will literally be havens for terrible
Nah, dude,
people.
like people are going through and they're just killing every NPC in the town.
That's
Because,
so
like,
stupid.
I know.
the person that gives you a mission,
But
just
no,
kill.
oh, there's like certain people that like you'll walk into like so when you walk into the general store, you like pretty much like disappear for the most part. So like you and an enemy player can't be in there. Like you'll be in there, but you can't see each other, and you can't like affect each other. As soon as you walk out of that door, that motherfucker's gonna lasso you.
Because I know people used to like you enter a store in GTA, and then they'll shoot the store up, and the store closes down, and you can't buy anything.
Yeah, no,
that's
not like that.
That's good at least.
Yeah,
Red Dead Online. Yeah, I had this like. Actually,
I'm down to see like the DLC that they had for that.
I'm gonna fuck around with it.
Bank robbers.
I kind of don't know how much Red Dead Online I'm gonna do. I was talking.
Hovering horses.
It seems like
Everything you have said
crazy.
does not seem fun.
Well, dude, it's just because like the enemy players like.
Because of GTA.
And some-
It's just because of the online component.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. The community's fucking trash. It's Rockstar. Like, but
it says something that Cartier has continued to play the online though. He can play with no one.
no, because like at that point, like if someone's killing you, like it's not hard to kill somebody else. So it's just like what, like you're gonna kill me 3 times.
It is kind of fun
Like,
if everybody's gonna
I'm
be
gonna
an
kill
asshole.
you, and then I'm gonna kill your fucking horse, and then you're not gonna be able to find me.
How's Deadeye working online? No Deadeye?
No, everybody has Deadeye.
It doesn't slow down though. So what Deadeye does is when you go in Deadeye, you have like 5 cards at the top of your screen, and they're like kind of like perks that you can unlock. Yeah. And
Like
when I go into Deadeye, I click in both my sticks and I'll go into Deadeye, and as long as I don't take any damage, I'll regain health. That's what my Deadeye does for me. In that game.
Oh, okay. So it's not for shoot good.
You can use it for shooting up people like when you're playing like missions and stuff, but like enemy players like.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Is that auto aim?
Yeah, I was like-
stuff like that. And slowing down time.
Yeah.
You can't slow down time for the whole server.
What if you had to play? It's just like every time someone does
You're
Deadeye,
in slow motion.
you slow
that
down.
person's in
Yeah.
slow motion.
That would actually be
You
amazing.
just see them.
One
playing in
server,
slow motion.
Rockstar. Come on. Whoa! I like what you did.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
This week in gaming, Nicholas Cartier. Roger, what did you play this week in gaming?
Spyro Reignited Trilogy.
So not Red Dead.
No.
Okay.
No Red Dead.
The remastered trilogy. Which game did you? I know you haven't been on the podcast in a minute.
Yeah.
Have you gotten through all?
I've platinumed all 3 of them.
I don't know if I knew that you platinumed the third one too.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah, I platinumed all 3 of them. I'd actually go. The second one was actually the hardest to platinum. But,
Yeah.
no, those are great.
Yeah.
They're charming. They're not. That is this is not an accomplishment to say I platinumed all 3 of those games because they're not difficult.
Yeah.
Those games are not a hard beat at all.
They were fun enough that you wanted to platinum them though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun to just move around in those games. The controls are tight, which is amazing because you can tell that minus... basically, the entire game consists of, like, 3 buttons. There's a charge button, there's a jump button. Your jump button, if you hit twice, you glide. There's a breathe fire button, and then if you hit the triangle, you'll flutter at, like, the end of a glide. They changed the way the flutter works. Where before it would actually like hold you in the air, and now it causes a short hop. But other than that, it controls exactly as the old games did, and it works really well. The only negative to that game is the camera is still PlayStation camera, where they were still trying to figure that out a little bit. There are definitely a couple times you're like, it kind of gets behind you in a corner, and you don't get the field of view you'd want. But no, it's great. It's really it is really lighthearted. One of the dumb things in that game that I love probably the most is the fact that it's actually 2 different games. There are these little children who happen to be secret agents, and they talk with a lisp.
Nice.
They call you Spyro, and it is endearing as hell. They also know Kung Fu, and it can apparently light things on fire with their eyes. I don't know. They don't explain those things.
What's that? Not to get you
yeah.
off topic, Roger. What's that game? I bought it for PS3. Oh my god, there's a second one coming. So it's kids with the superpowers in their mind. You love this game.
Psychonauts.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, giving me Psychonauts vibes with those little
Psychonauts
kids.
is great, too.
I was like, oh, it's so good, and all those characters are very good.
Yeah, the first. I will say the first Spyro is definitely the worst one. It's still fun, but the first one is very simplest. This is very simplistic. You run around, you collect gems, you leave the level when you have the gems, you move on. The second and third one is a lot more Mario-esque, where instead of stars, there's orbs. And I know what I'm about to say is blasphemy, and that's fine, but I think, although the platforming is superior to Mario game, the mini-games in Spyro are amazing.
Whoa.
It's amazing what they do with the very few controls they have and how they can keep that interesting. There's also what they call speedways, which are like little races you do that are all fun, and it's just great. I just love those games. There really isn't. If you want to just smile and be happy, there's no deep dark side storyline to the Spyro game. You're a purple dragon who's saving people, and that's it. I love the fact that every time you go into a level, there's like a species that exists there that you're helping, and they're all
Ratchet and Clank style.
Yeah, almost exactly the same. It was Ratchet and Clank Insomniac.
I don't remember.
If Ratchet and Clank's Insomniac, then yeah, it's the same company.
Yeah.
And you can very much see it. They play very similarly, actually. But yeah, as I said, it's just joy all the way through. And for $40,
Yeah, worth it? Without
yeah. And the other thing is those games are short. All three of those games, you probably get 40 hours out of total.
Yeah.
So 40 hours, $40. It's $1 an hour. It's a deal. I love those games. Everybody should play those games. I really think everybody should play it just for no other reason than like. I don't see how you could hate Spyro. You could be like, this isn't my thing, but there's nothing wrong with it. Like there's no harsh negatives where you're like, this is really hard or difficult or mind numbing or no. It's just every time you come to something, everything's a surprise.
Yeah.
And as I said, you do things in that game where you're like, I don't know how you made this work. You play hockey out of nowhere. Like, you're playing hockey now. I'm like, okay, cool, and it just happens consistently.
So I have one question for you.
Yeah.
Ripto's Rage, you get to play the skateboarding level, correct?
No, that's the third one.
That's the third one? How was it?
Amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you brought up the skateboarding level. Skateboarding's awesome. It's so dumb. It's so dumb and simple. And I love the fact that they've come up with terrible skateboarding names for moves, which are obviously like bosses from the first game.
Oh, nice. They made up Spyro skateboarding moves?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Gotta do a nasty nork. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's
oh
good.
man, everything in those games is just a joy. But yeah, it's really hard for me to talk about these games because they just are.
Yeah.
It's very simple. You go around, you collect gems, you pick up orbs, and then at the end, and then after every like, so there's like hub worlds. At the end of every hub world, you face a boss in 2 and 3. In 1, the bosses are in their own little level that you can go to immediately in the hub world. They're not even bosses; they just suck. But it's fine. It's fine. 1's okay.
Roger,
the rest are great.
You've triggered this question.
Yeah.
I've been holding it back, though. When you first started talking about mini games, I started thinking, I need, between you and me, a hype check from you, 1 through 10. How excited are you for the upcoming Winnie the Pooh based mini games, or maybe any mini games in Kingdom Hearts 3?
0.
You're at a 0 for all the mini games?
I do not enjoy Kingdom Hearts mini games.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
But we got the little hint at it. It looked like it was like... Oh.
No, they're happening. There's going to be Kingdom Hearts 3 mini games.
And they look good.
But there's...
And the weird Game & Watch stuff I'm counting as that, too.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. I just want to throw this out there.
hate
All right? No, I don't like being challenged while I'm being happy. All right?
Oh.
There's a difference. All right? I can have a joyful moment in a game, all right? And that's what I want out of a mini game. A short, joyful moment. All right? Kingdom Hearts mini games are things I have to sit down, focus, buckle down, all right? Like, sturdy my legs and be like, I'm about to do this.
The Winnie the Pooh
All right?
ones in the first one are frustrating, if I remember.
Yeah.
I loved them.
Yeah, doing the honey thing is frustrating.
I mean, come on. Every game has got to be able to be called the honey thing, though, right?
Probably. Still, fair enough.
Remember
But when you're climbing up the tree and swatting the bees...
Oh, when you have to, yeah.
He's on like a balloon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Terrible. Don't do that. I don't want to be challenged by a mini game. I want to play just a mini game and enjoy myself.
Well, mine is at a 9.3, thank you. So
real high.
We balance. Yeah. It's like, how excited are you, Dan, for the Winnie the Pooh mini games in Kingdom Hearts 3? Like,
all of it.
Wow, I said 9.3. I was underselling it a little, trying to save face. D'Angelo Martin, would you play this week in
Not much.
in gaming?
Not much, man.
Really? Not that much?
Yeah, no, not much at all. Just Red Dead and
Don't hit me. I know something you played.
Rainbow Six Siege,
Oh, okay.
NBA 2K19.
I was gonna say, how's that? Do you think I don't got questions? How's that career going,
It's
bud?
all the same. Man.
How's that
Nothing
career
has
going?
changed.
How's that career going?
Career?
You're not doing career mode or whatever?
Oh, you talking about 2K?
My team.
Oh, yeah, I've been playing my team. I'm in the fantasy domination.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a bunch of bullshit.
What's your team looking like?
Super fucking overpowered pay-to-win team.
Is it?
It is.
Oh,
My
wait,
team
maybe
is
we shouldn't
so
dive
pay
too
to
deep
win.
into this.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
no.
saying my team is so pay to win. People gonna hear my team and fucking call me a sellout.
So, away from the NBA.
Yeah. No, just Red Dead is normal.
Yeah.
It's normal. Everyone plays Red Dead.
You've been fucking up.
Except Roger.
Not the story, though, right? Oh, I mean,
No,
obviously
I
you're
only
playing...
play the story. Yeah, I haven't played online.
But you're, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Are you, like, mostly, like, hunting, doing the challenges still?
Oh, like missions? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm not really doing missions.
Just fucking around.
I'm really just fucking around, man.
It's so easy to just
Like,
get the fuck around.
I'm trying to do challenges, and like while I'm trying to hog tie a guy and lasso him on the back of my horse for 3,300 feet, I get distracted by a pristine fucking deer right there. So then I gotta kill that, and then I need flowers for my poison throwing knives, and then I'm just off doing something else, and yeah.
Rockstar is, like, without a doubt, one of the kings of the, like, for sure fuck around. Like, it's a good and bad thing.
No,
like,
no,
obviously. It's like a world you want to play in, but also it's like...
Yeah, no, I'm purposely
People have
trying it though.
not
I'm
finished
trying
GTAs.
not to do missions though.
Yeah,
because obviously, I typically am like I'll just go mission after mission after mission. Because if the world is boring, yeah, I'll do all those fucking missions real quick and be done with it.
It's a good world.
But yeah, no, I'm trying to do these challenges because they don't really help. It don't seem like it. They don't knock shit at the Trapper, and I've only been in Trapper like 2 times, and you still got to pay for the shit. It looks like.
Where are you in the gambling challenges, D'Angelo?
Oh no, I still got to bust 3 guys out.
Oh, okay, for sure. The poker, yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's what is that poker?
Yeah, don't you got bust
doing any challenges.
bust 3 guys out? And then oh, there it is.
Just don't
So
care.
I hadn't either until I went. See, this is what I'm afraid of, D'Angelo. I feel like I put together this compilation of Arthur Morgan losing his hat. Feel free to watch it, and it goes up next week. But in it, I'm like, oh man, I hope no one's like breaking down. Like, there's a hot second where I don't change my bandolier and like holster that often, but I definitely once I beat like the end of the gambling challenges, I'm like, well, I'll take this fancy gambling one. So I'm like, oh no, people are gonna see that, love Red Dead a lot, and they'll be like, he is that one? That means he sat through 6 hours of blackjack until he could fucking hit it 3 times.
Dan,
Roger, it's gonna take everyone 6 hours.
No, I'm gonna say this again.
It might not have.
By the way, did I tell you?
I think-
I looked that up.
Yeah. I just get unlucky.
I looked that up. You
for
got
Red Dead or
super
for
unlucky.
or for real life?
For real life odds.
I think that the fact that it was like, I don't think it was the same as real life odds. That's how I felt after about 3 hours.
Maybe, but I was told it would not take more than 60 hands.
Yeah, that's so fucking crazy. So moral of the story is I'm at the end of the epilogue for Red Dead, and when I was doing the gambling challenges, I think the 7th or 8th out of 10 is beat the dealer in blackjack after hitting 3 or more times, meaning you'd have at least 5 cards. And it's just like, when you're focusing on doing that, like I was definitely like, you're like not even trying to win, like you're just trying to like,
Yeah, you're like hitting on the
you're
money.
like busting out. You're like,
Yeah.
it's like 1 more card, I'm on 20. Like, yes, because this is what we're here to do, guys. And maybe playing like this was changing the odds of the deck, but it's not a real deck, so I can't really believe that, Roger. I don't know. It's not a physical deck in front of me. Moral of the story is, I got 1 in the first 45 minutes, and then Roger makes fun of me because it was like literally 4 straight hours where I did get to hit it. There were times when I hit it 3 times and did not bust out. It put me at 20 both times. I tied with the dealer. We pushed. It didn't count as a victory. So it was like 4 straight hours of like, it barely even happened I could hit it 3 times. And then when it did, I didn't get it. And I'm like, what could I do? Should have hit that. Should have hit on 20.
I'm sure you don't know this. I'm just curious. Do you know what the dealer stays at in that game?
Oh, yeah.
Is it like a
okay,
casino
well, first
at
off,
16?
Well, first off, you should know this, Roger. Do I know what the dealer stays at? I don't even like blackjack. I played like 7 hours of Red Dead Blackjack. I think you are right. I think it's 16. He was definitely hitting on 15. Yeah, which is funny because I'm not, even though I know Blackjack, I don't know it that well. So in my head, I actually thought it was supposed to be 17 the whole time. But obviously, after 7 hours.
Yeah.
So I stopped that day. I probably played, seriously, 5.5 hours of Blackjack that day. Went the next time, and then I got 2 more in 2 hours. Like an hour and a half. I got it twice. This week in gaming. That's like the least enjoyable part of Red Dead. But that's what I talked about this week. Altogether, what a great game, though. Because I'm pretty much finished now. And I've enjoyed it. And, you know, you're talking about, like, enjoyment per dollar, Roger. Like, with $40, which I love $30 and $40 games. Like, go buy the remastered Shenmue 1 and 2. It's $30. Like, trust me, you're going to like it. Even if you just play the first one. But with Red Dead, when I was thinking, like, I might not even play online. I'm like, and I think that's okay, and I've gotten more than my money's worth for $60. Because I wish it would count how many hours we're in, D'Angelo. I wish it was, like, counting them together.
I think you can probably go on, like, the Rockstar page or something.
Online, maybe it'll tell you?
No, you want to know what's weird is I think on PS4 there's a way you can look on all video games. Like, I think if you go in through, like, I have to
network or something.
Yeah, I think there's, like, something in a profile where, like, you can look at your games and it'll show you. I don't know.
Corrections next week. Because right now, I think I'm, like, obviously, you always feel like you're at 100 hours when you don't know how many hours it is. So I think I'm, like, 89 hours in. Like, legitimate. More than I've put into any game in a minute.
89.
This week, that's a lot of hours for me into a video game.
No, that's a lot.
This week in gaming. How many hours do you think you put into Siege Lifetime, D'Angelo?
Oh, I know how many.
Do you?
Yeah, I know the split. But yeah, no, I think it's like 212 or something right now.
212?
Yeah, I'm like,
it's a lot, bud.
I'm 2 days and 8 hours into Black Ops 4 Zombies. Yeah, no fucking joke, man.
Whoa, that's nuts.
Yeah, no, it is crazy. I'm fucking.
Can I
don't feel
can
like
you the saddest statistic of all time? I'm sure I've told Dan this, but these two don't know this.
I'm ready. You don't know this, Kyle.
I looked at before I had quit. I had put in 2 years of playtime into EverQuest 2. over an 8-year period, I put 2 years of playtime.
That's a joyous story.
1/4 of all of the time I existed was playing EverQuest at that point.
How long could you not move on EverQuest before it timed you out?
Oh, I don't know. I never LD'd.
Never.
Oh, okay. I just know that you're like that. You're the guy that leaves the room.
I wouldn't.
Not for EverQuest.
Not. I wouldn't leave. No.
It's MMO.
Yeah. I wouldn't leave an MMO on because then people send me stuff and I'm not there, and I hated AFKing. So
classic.
I'm too goal oriented.
It is now time. Well, it's time for the Game Awards Prediction Special 2018. 5 competitors all making wild predictions about what's going to happen at Jeff Keighley's The Game Awards, December 6th. To my left, D'Angelo Martin. To his left, Roger Riot. To his left, Nicholas Cartier. To his left, Kyle Melville. To his left, me, Dan Allen. We are the 5 competitors. More competitors than ever this year, Kyle. Can you believe it?
More competition.
125. No. We've already done Stage 1 of the 2018 prediction special. Stage 1 was long shots. We did that either at the end of September or the beginning of October. A few ridiculous questions where Kyle gave us answers like Ben Stiller and Jerry Stiller.
What?
Those were all worth 1 point. Stage 2 is us literally going through a good amount of these awards, picking these winners. These will all be worth 2 points. And then, at the end of this episode, we will go through the third stage, which is 3 questions, each of them worth 3 points, and they are more ridiculous
than ever before.
And what's the name of the third stage, Roger?
What's the name of the third stage?
What is the name of the third stage, Roger?
Shakabra.
I don't know. What did you decide to go with?
I think my favorite is seriously Lightning Returns round. I'm not gonna lie, that was your.
No, that was yours. You came with Lightning Returns, yeah.
We were brainstorming together. Lightning Returns. We're also talking about corn chip rounds.
Oh, it was Doritos rounds.
Oh, in honor of Jeff Keighley. Yeah. No, yeah, that's it. So then the third stage is the Dorito round. the Doritos.
Does he like Doritos?
The TM. He's some say he's the Pope of it. We don't want to go into it. I'm not here to bash Jeff Keighley. I love Jeff Keighley.
He was for a year.
What's wrong with Doritos?
No, there was a year where he did
hardcore sponsored.
I think it was the first year of the Game
For
Awards.
him, right?
He did his entire presentation with like a
seriously.
mountain of Mountain Dew cans and like
This is
and
what I
Doritos
did.
behind him.
His MLG.
When the internet is watching you and it's you in a room and they fade up on you surrounded by like Doritos, you think the internet's not going to make jokes about you living in a house of Doritos. So we're going to use whiteboards. We're all going to answer and then we're going to reveal. Do me a favor. We're going to always do this. We're going to start with D'Angelo, end with me. We're going to go clockwise. And you're going to flip it and then say your answer. Otherwise, it's going to be like straight 40 minutes of me reading whiteboards.
Yeah.
I realized that this morning.
Yeah.
Good job.
We're going to start off hot. Are you laughing because it's hot? Or are you laughing because you're drawing penis?
No, is that what you drew? He drew it for a long time. It's probably a very detailed penis.
Yeah. I feel like it is.
Oh, remember Superbad? Fucking Jonah Hill drawing a penis?
Yeah. I think about it.
When he was in that.
Because Kyle does it.
Drawing penis.
Alrighty. Stage 2 of the awards. The first question. What is going to win Best Ongoing Game? Awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. The nominees are from Bungie, Destiny 2, Forsaken. From Epic, Fortnite. From Hello Games, No Man's Sky. From Blizzard, Overwatch. And from Ubisoft, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Destiny 2, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Overwatch, Rainbow Six.
I wish the world was as cynical as I was, but it's not.
What do you mean? Yes, it is.
What was the first two?
It was Destiny 2, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Overwatch, Siege.
Whoa.
Sorry, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six.
No, I'm like, you could just type that out. You save so much paper.
Yeah, I just saving time instead of paper. Whoa, let's not talk about it. And, everybody ready?
Yes.
Reveal. D'Angelo Martin, you first.
I said Rainbow Six Siege.
Fortnite.
Gogeta says Fortnite.
What'd you say, Kyle?
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. And I said Fortnite as well. The safe.
Can I say what I think? If it's not Fortnite, I know it's not worth a point, but if it's not Fortnite, it'll be Overwatch.
Nice. Earlier today to a younger gentleman that is not here, I was talking about, the video games with him. And I said, if Fortnite doesn't win, the only thing that's going to win is Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I actually don't think Overwatch... Even though the funny thing is, Overwatch won Game of the Year with these same people that voted. So, that's not doubt.
I mean, but
Overwatch.
this is continuous support, and Overwatch
True.
hasn't
It's about
been
a
getting
different
that.
Listen, I agree with
Just
you.
because they release characters.
I agree with you. I'm just a cynical bastard.
Yeah. I mean,
That's why I voted Fortnite.
enough people might play Overwatch for it to fucking get in anyway. Or to
All right.
win it anyway.
Next category is Best Game Direction, awarded to a game studio for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Is it Hazelight/EA with A Way Out? Is it Detroit Become Human? God of War? Marvel's Spider-Man? Or Red Dead Redemption 2?
Game vision.
A Way Out, Detroit, God of War, Spider-Man, Red Dead. Creative vision and innovation in game direction and design.
I'll be peeking at my stuff, Kyle.
I didn't even look over.
Kyle, you know I'm not trying to throw you under the bus, right?
I think a lot of these
Most notorious cheater.
would be opinion-based. Most notorious cheater.
Is that a category?
You can't cheat on an opinionated question.
I also think
You can steal the opinion. And then some. Reveal. D'Angelo Martin.
I said Spider-Man.
Roger.
God of War.
Spider-Man.
Red Dead 2.
Oh, Jesus.
And I said God of War. That is 10 points for Dan.
Oh, you got it right?
No, it's just
Already
it was just
got
weird
it
saying
right.
nothing after. It was like all our answers and cool.
I don't know. An answer. I part of me believes that it's going to be Detroit, but I hate the world.
What if we see Joseph Ferris on stage because... What if he touches Jeff Keighley because he wins with best narrative? For outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game.
Oh,
Best narrative, is it God of War, Life is Strange 2 Episode 1, Marvel's Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2? Best narrative, God of War, Life is Strange, the only episode that's out so far, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Why wouldn't they nominate it once all the episodes are out, right?
Oh yeah, they're nominated. Well, it's gonna take forever.
Yeah.
It's like January.
I mean, but I think that's the cost you pay for releasing the episodic.
I was shocked too, D'Angelo. It's like, yeah, it's
not
like,
even
what
a
if
whole
they
story at this point.
what if they gave like one of the episodes of Hitman like a nominate? I'm like, that's crazy.
That would
like,
be very interesting.
like audio design for one episode of Hitman.
I'm like, it
That'd be like
could
cool.
fuck up after that.
I could be wrong about this.
That's because the first episode was really strong. Too.
I could be wrong about this,
Yeah.
but I do think that Game Awards are kind of like the Oscars, where a lot of times,
It don't fucking matter.
a lot of times they will
Everyone's-
nominate something just so the nomination gets respect, with no intention of it actually winning.
Oh, for sure.
for sure. Don't say for sure when I say for sure.
It's like a participation thing.
Yeah, kind of. It's just like, hey,
we
what do you
recognize you did good, but
Yeah.
I didn't even write my answer.
that's time. You could have kept it the same.
think? Do you want to just say these?
What is
You
this
just
best?
say these.
What is best narrative? No,
Yeah.
because the cheating. Seriously, I don't underestimate the cheating element. I want to cheat.
You did.
No, not a few at least.
Come on.
And reveal. D'Angelo, what'd you say?
Say God of War.
Best narrative, God of War. Roger says.
God of War.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Curtis, Red Dead Redemption.
God of
Kyle.
War.
Kyle says God of War. I say Red Dead Redemption 2. Another day, another dollar. Best art direction for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. All right. Best art direction.
Those faces inspired that.
Oh, man, why you gotta bomb Spider-Man right before the question? What if it's the one that wins?
I'm sure the nomination.
Best art direction. Is it Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Octopath Traveler, Red Dead Redemption 2, Return of the Obra Dinn?
What's the description of the award again?
For outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Octopath Traveler, Red Dead 2, Return of the Obra Dinn.
Has something ever happened where it's like a full sweep of the board with like one game?
There are games that do really well for
There
sure.
are games that have got the closest
Full sweep.
one. Well, there's nothing that's ever been nominated for everything. Even this year, something. But I think the closest one, I think Last of Us almost swept. Like Last of Us won, I think, every category, or
What year
it
is
might have
Last
been
of Us?
nominated for 13 categories and won 9 of them or something like that.
For sure.
I could be wrong on that actual number, but it got close.
Yeah.
And reveal. Best art direction, D'Angelo.
God of War.
Roger.
Red Dead Redemption.
Octopath Travelers.
God of War.
Me and Cartier are copying each other. I also said Octopath Travelers.
You're wrong.
The only reason I went
probably-
with Red Dead was because of the animation part.
Oh, okay, for sure. Yeah.
Like I feel like it'll take it for that reason.
There's a lot of animations in that game.
That's the thing is, like, animation wise, they really went nuts.
Well, let's hope that's a good thing.
The next category.
Get it? Because there's horse testicles.
Da-da-da.
Sorry.
Best score / music presented by Spotify. Hey, did you know that the Great Lakes Gaming Podcast is on Spotify? You go on Spotify, Great Lakes Gaming Podcast. Best score / music presented by Spotify. Is it Celeste, God of War, Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom, Octopath Traveler, Red Dead 2? One more time, I'll read it for you. Celeste, God of War, Ni no Kuni 2, Octopath Traveler, Red Dead Redemption 2. Best music.
The Does it count if you spell it wrong?
What did I spell it
You'll
wrong?
still count it. Yeah, that's my mom's name, and you spelled it perfectly, baby.
Cool.
And I just looked at it on a sheet, but
Cool.
it's also my mom's name. Which is God of War, obviously. No, D'Angelo.
I get it.
I said Celeste.
D'Angelo says best score/music Celeste. Roger.
Celeste.
Cartier.
I said Yo Mama. I thought that was gonna be a joke before you
Yeah.
told everyone that's
Really?
your mom's name. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you went Celeste.
That's like
That's
at least
so
everyone
fucking
at this
funny.
table already knows
Yeah.
that. But it would be funny to the fucking audience.
Kyle is someone who has hugged Celeste.
Celeste.
Did you say Celeste?
Yes.
Oh man.
Nah, let me see that.
I really did.
Oh,
I
wow,
heard.
dude. Yeah, I said Red Dead Redemption 2.
Wow.
How's the music for Celeste?
Yeah.
Man,
I've never even heard of that game before.
Celeste is the mountain climbing one. It's probably you're about to hear its name a bunch of
Doesn't
times. Let's
ring
do
a
this.
bell.
It's the only indie game that like
Don't lie.
Clear-
Don't mislead him.
that's nominated in so many categories. Yeah.
Oh wait, it's definitely no. You're right. I'm sorry.
Like-
I'll cut you off. It's definitely the only one that's nominated for fucking.
Nah, don't
Game of the
spoil
year.
it.
Oh, okay.
You don't know.
I lost
Uh-oh.
my notebook partway through this, didn't I?
It's underneath your thing.
Oh, thank you, sir. Couldn't feel it because of this very warm hoodie that you can find at my house. Best audio design is something we are not doing. Okay, I'm glad. I should have known. I know I do too much. Although it's interesting to me. But I don't want to guess audio design. But I can tell you what we are going to guess, and that's predict best performance. Awarded to an individual for voice over acting, motion, and or performance capture. You can just give me the character's name, so you don't got to remember the actual actor's name right now. But is it Brian Deckard as Connor, Detroit Become Human, Christopher Judge as Kratos, God of War, oh man, this name's been haunting me all day. I know how to say it. Millicenthe Mahu as Cassandra.
Cassandra from...
I'm sorry, as Cassandra from Assassin's Creed Odyssey, or Yuri Lowenthal as Peter Parker, Marvel Spider-Man. Connor from Detroit, Kratos, God of War, Cassandra from Odyssey, and Peter Parker from Spider-Man.
This is...
Oh wait,
Voice.
wait, where is Oh no, I wonder if things are cut off because I thought Arthur Morgan is supposed to be on here too. Pretty sure Arthur Morgan is nominated. I'm so sad. And we're back. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Roger Clark, Arthur Morgan, Red Dead Redemption 2. So, I don't know if that changed anyone's answer, but it's a real option now.
Oh, I didn't even rate. Okay.
That's-
Okay.
Connor from Detroit, Kratos, God of War, Cassandra, Assassin's Creed, Spider-Man from Spider-Man, Peter Parker, let's face it.
Yuri.
Both roles.
Yuri something.
D'Angelo Martin, what'd you say?
I said Kratos from God of War.
Nice. Roger?
Kratos from God of War.
Arthur Morgan.
Connor.
Kratos.
I also said Arthur Morgan, Red Dead Redemption 2. The plot thickens. Alrighty then. Next category is one that you're going to need the description for, though, probably. Games for impact. Games that really hurt when you... games for impact. For a thought-provoking game with a profound pro-social meaning or message. Was that my Jeff Keighley impression? Like
I don't know what that
he's
was.
writing it at the at the computer.
I'm trying to think of the description. Like,
For a
what?
thought-provoking...
Why is he so high pitched?
With a... Yeah, that's not how he sounds. Profound pro... Okay, so it's the options for games for impact. 11/11 Memories Retold. Celeste. Florence. Life is Strange 2, Episode 1. The Missing. J.J. Macfield and the Island of Memories. So it's Memories Retold, Celeste, Florence, Life is Strange, The Missing.
I've never been less confident in my answer.
Yeah, this is like a open-ended description.
For sure.
What was the panel?
D'Angelo Martin. Oh wait, are you ready, Kyle?
He's ready.
He's ready? Yeah.
He's drawing.
I don't know.
I'm sure.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Don't you fuck with me. Don't you fuck with me right now. D'Angelo Martin.
I said The Missing.
Nice. Roger.
I'm gonna go Celeste.
Nice. Nicholas Cartier.
Life is Strange.
Nice. Kyle Melville.
Life is Strange.
Life is Strange.
I think you two are probably right.
I kind of think that's fine. I kind of think Celeste is going to win, but I said because you guys support Swery, even though I haven't played this game and won't play it by the end of the year. The missing J.J. Macfield, the Island Memories.
Yeah, I'm going to say I think Life is Strange is.
I was like, I almost thought I'm like, who's guessing the missing? He doesn't know the missing.
If Life is
How much
Strange
is the missing
wins
right now?
anything, it'll be this category.
$30. It's $30. Yeah.
I'll say it.
So Life is Strange. Yeah, it'll be shocking if it wins something. Not shocking, but just because it's one episode, yeah, it's weird.
But it is very socially conscious, so we'll see.
It's real. Games for Impact. We're following into the next category, which is sponsored by myself, Dan Allen.
You put Linda into this?
Best. Well, I'm sponsoring this segment on our podcast right now.
Gotcha.
Best independent game. The only category, Roger. This is the only one we're really taking 2 points for. For outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. So, the options are Celeste, Dead Cells, Into the Breach, Return of the Obra Dinn, The Messenger. Celeste, Dead Cells, Into the Breach, Return of the Obra Dinn, The Messenger. I'm sorry, Mama. What?
It's the only Eminem song I've ever liked.
Really?
That's not true.
Because you love
It's one of the three.
The Closet. Did you ever... Genuinely, has anyone here thought about that song while cleaning out a literal closet? Is that everybody? Just me.
No.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry to disappoint.
I think I have.
Thank you, Kyle. You're always
That's a pity vote. Get out
He
of here.
was. I accept it, though. D'Angelo Martin.
I say Celeste.
It's my mom's name, Roger.
Celeste.
That's my mom's name. Nicholas Cartier.
The Missing.
The Messenger.
The Messenger.
Oh, I was like, what? Oh, from Devolver. The Messenger. Kyle.
Celeste.
That's my mom's name. And I said, hey, that's my mom. I said Celeste. Now, I would, honestly, even though that's points, Roger, and you know how much I care about points, I would love to see Celeste be the one nominated for Game of the Year and then, like, not win Best Indie Game.
It won't happen.
It's absurd and, yeah, it's likely to
out
win.
of all of the categories, this is the one I'm most sure about.
Nice. I like it. I like it. All right, next we have Best Mobile Game. You thought we'd skip Best Mobile Game? You must be out of your mind.
Need for Speed.
Donut County,
That's not
which
it.
is also not just a mobile game, but
No.
Donut County, Florence, Fortnite, PUBG Mobile, Reigns, Game of Thrones. Oh, damn, dude. I didn't try to think of my answers beforehand. When I just scrolled down to see Fortnite and PUBG, I got worried.
Yeah,
Dang! Mobile Game of the Year, okay. Donut County, Florence, Fortnite, PUBG Mobile, Reigns, Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
How many Chinese companies are voting in this?
Chinese.
How many Chinese outlets, I wonder?
3.
I'm sponsored by
It's a real question, isn't it?
Chinese
3?
outlet.
I'm pretty sure it's 3. Not a whole lot.
And reveal, D'Angelo.
Fila.
I said it's Fortnite.
Roger?
Donut County.
Ooh.
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
PUBG Mobile.
And I said, from Ben Esposito, Donut County as well, Roger. You know, I never played it on mobile. I personally want it to win. Also from Annapurna. There's no Annapurna on here. You know what? There is a lot on here, man. I'm sorry. Is it Treyarch that makes the Call of Duty games?
Not all of them.
Whatever. Like, but it's not
They
that
make
one.
Black Ops.
I was
yeah.
making sure that was that one, so I could say Arc System Works
Yeah.
is like, because it did the Missing, but I think it's like a bunch of the fighting games. At least Dragon Ball Fighters, right?
I do not know.
I think so. I
Bunch
do not
of
know.
the fighting games.
Best VR/AR game
Borderlands.
for the best experience playable in virtual or augmented reality, irrespective of platform. Is it Astrobot Rescue Mission? Is it Beat Saber? Is it Firewall Zero Hour? Is it Moss? Is it Tetris Effect? Astrobot, Beat Saber, Firewall, Moss, Tetris Effect.
I've not played any of these.
Only played Beat Saber.
First off, I played Beat Saber. It is amazing.
On
I think
VR?
all these games
Yeah.
are very
I
well
should get
received.
Yeah. Seriously, it's freaking great.
People are loving Astrobot too, right?
Well,
Seems like it.
you'll see when I flip my things.
Oh, whoa, he's guessing Astrobot, guys.
What is Firewall?
No idea what that
Me
is,
neither.
which is weird because I pay attention for the most part.
Mr. Martin. Yeah, the VR stuff. You're tuned in. Yeah.
I said Beat Saber.
Beat Saber.
Astrobot.
From Roger Ria,
What is
Astrobot.
that?
Tetris.
Tetris Effect from Nicholas
Who's
Cartier.
Astrobot?
Kyle.
Firewall.
You also said PUBG Mobile. Oh, that's last week.
Yeah, no,
I said. Oh, go ahead.
no, go, no, go.
I said Tetris Effect as well,
Yeah.
Cartier.
No, the only reason Astrobot,
Moss.
Astrobot came out like a month or two ago, not real long ago.
Fresh on the mind.
So,
So fresh.
but no, it got great reviews. I think it might be a platformer. Which
What?
is Astrobot.
I don't know. Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah, I
seen
believe it's a
gameplay for it.
platformer, but I remember it getting reviewed real good.
Too good.
See, my thought process is Tetris Eternal.
Well, wait, Tetris Effect is like all of these. This is like, except I don't know Firewall, 0 Hour. This is just like from an outsider, the most well-received VR games of the year for sure.
Yeah.
Whereas like the VR category last year was like more underwhelming.
It
I
was
guess.
Resident Evil 7 was the thing.
It without a
Right?
doubt.
Like that was the dominant thing there. See, the thing is like as I said, Astrobot reviewed well. Beat Saber's great, and I hear Tetris Effect is great. I have no idea what Firewall is. Now I'm interested.
Astrobot. For the record, if you'd asked me at the beginning of the year, like halfway through the year, I'd be like, people are loving Moss. But yeah, Tetris Effect and Astrobot came out last 2 months.
The Beat Saber has been on a little longer, but man, I really hope Beat Saber wins personally because I love that game.
It's time for a magical combination. We're gonna do them one at a time. Best action game and then best action adventure game. You think I'm gonna skip one of those?
Sonic Adventure.
Then you combine both.
No, for the
Sonic
best.
Adventure.
2.
Best action game.
Has it in the name.
It's true. For the best game in the action genre focused on combat. Is it Call of Duty Black Ops 4? Is it Dead Cells? Is it Destiny 2 Forsaken? Far Cry 5? Mega Man 11?
Shallow category.
It's a weird one. Well, let's have fun in action adventure as well. Call of Duty, Dead Cells, Destiny 2, Far Cry 5, Mega Man 11. What a weird combination of games.
Can you read that? Okay,
I can't read most things though.
good. You'll get it.
Combat.
Come
on, bro.
I'm not confident in this one.
You get
Miss-
Far Cry back?
I know I tried to.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think when I didn't have the disc in Steep, you just didn't take either. And then I found the disc in Steep, I think.
Yeah.
And then you weren't here.
Good
Story. Mr. Martin.
I said Dead Cells.
Mr. Riet.
Call of Duty.
Mega Man 11.
Mr. Cartier. Mr. Melville.
Far Cry 5.
I also said Far Cry 5. That's because this is the only one on this list I've played. Real. Recognize real. Best action adventure game for the best action adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. What's the best action adventure
How does
game?
that make it an adventure?
Does that mean it has...
I'm like, that sounds
Wait.
like a puzzle.
Well, we know it's not an adventure till puzzles.
Is that the case?
Yeah.
Puzzles.
Hey, D'Angelo. We need... No.
It's a puzzle.
Puzzles. Best action adventure. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. God of War. Marvel Spider-Man. Red Dead Redemption 2.
It is really
Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Far Cry 5.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider. What?
Yeah, nominated for action adventure.
They ran out of games.
Oh my god.
It is also, without a doubt, action
This game
adventure.
out of here.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm gonna say Tomb Raider.
Oh, there you
Dude.
You guys are hating on it.
Bold strategy,
go.
Cotton.
Everyone's gonna
I like
laugh.
underdogs.
Night, dude.
They stay
I
under.
love it. Mr. No,
That's why I
sorry,
bought a
D'Angelo.
Scion TC.
God of War.
Cameron.
Alright.
Roger.
God of War.
Cartier.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Tomb Raider.
Wait, was Red Dead Redemption
That was nominated. Yeah.
nominated? Oh, okay.
And I said Marvel's Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
You're wrong.
I probably do. Best role-playing game. For the best game designed, are you ready for like the Game Awards definition of role-playing game?
Oh, I'm very
Roger's
interested.
so excited. I was excited for all
I
of
want to.
them.
I want to know what the hell they define this genre.
For the best game designed. Now remember, if it's not this, it's not an RPG. Okay.
Gotcha.
For the best game designed with rich player character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experiences.
Sure.
Good enough. Yeah.
They had to try.
Yes, it was a good try.
Minecraft.
Best RPG is it Dragon Quest XI? Echoes of an Elusive Age.
That would fall under that by that definition.
Yeah, for sure. Dragon Quest XI, Monster Hunter World, Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom, Octopath Traveler, Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire.
What was the first one?
Dragon Quest XI. So you got Dragon Quest, Monster Hunter, Ni no Kuni 2,
I'm thinking about
Octopath, Pillars of
getting
Eternity.
into
Good luck.
Monster Hunter, honestly.
Seriously, do it.
Both of them, both
I feel like it would be
these guys
really
love it.
cool.
I honestly,
loved it.
I think you'll like it.
Yeah.
Did you
And I'm
love
not saying that
It
as
looks
somebody
like it's right up my alley.
It seriously might be.
I think it is.
That might be something that you would actually enjoy.
You guys didn't put a little bit of time into Monster Hunter. You guys put a lot of time into Monster Hunter, right?
Yeah. I mean, a pretty big chunk. I was over 100 hours in, so.
That's a solid chunk to me. How about I answer it too, guys? Best RPG.
Is it 3?
No, 2.
Fuck. Yeah. There we go.
Dude. Oh, man. I don't know. I started with a different letter and then I had to change it to my real first letter.
Checkers.
Mr. Martin?
Ni no Kuni 2.
Roger?
Monster Hunter.
Kyle? Nick?
Ni no Kuni 2.
Kyle?
Monster.
I said Pillars of Eternity 2. The Obsidian...
No, Dragon Quest got snubbed.
The Obsidian... I was like between the two. Yeah. I don't know, man. I started on Octopath, that's for sure. Best fighting game. For the best game designed primarily around head-to-head combat. Is it Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle?
Tekken.
Dragon Ball Fighters? Soul Calibur 6? Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition? And is that all?
I'm gonna put Tekken.
Once again, Blaze Blue, Dragon Ball Fighters, Soul Calibur 6, and Street Fighter 5. Yeah, there's only 4 for this one. Wow. D'Angelo?
Soul Calibur.
With the Roman numerals, looking real classy.
I spelled Calibur wrong.
Dragon Ball Fighters.
Ooh.
Dragon Ball Fighters.
Dragon Ball Fighters.
DBF and Z. Fighter and Z's. Running low on categories. Best family game. For the best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. That's so general.
Okay,
That's so general.
I would say, can I just put this out here?
Playboy Mansion.
Does this mean that it has to have multiplayer available in it?
You would think
by the
couch co-op.
Yeah.
By the description, it doesn't say it, but looking at all of these, does Starlink have multiplayer? All of them have, I don't know
No,
about
I have no idea.
For family games.
Xbox.
Mario Tennis Aces. Nintendo Labo. As a whole, let's say. Overcooked 2.
Sounds like a meth game.
Starlink, Battle for Atlas. Super Mario Party.
Is Starlink the one that introduced...
The toys.
Toy spaceships.
Oh yeah, the spaceships on the controller.
no, I was talking about the Star Fox.
Yeah, Star
Yes.
Fox and
That is
Switch
that
version.
one?
Yes.
I'm putting Overcooked.
Everybody thought it was a new Star Fox game. So.
Don't tell Kyle.
I was
Overcooked.
thinking out
Is that like
loud.
Cooking Mama?
I don't know.
Oh, honestly, I don't know that much about Cooking Mama. I don't think it's that unlike it. But Overcooked 2, people love it. Like, I think it's killing on the Switch.
Oh, it's 2? Oh, you're not even an Overcooked fan, man. Come on.
I'm not. No.
No, he didn't know it was 2.
I didn't know it was number 2.
Too many cooked.
Too many cooks.
No, don't do it.
Can we not begin this path?
Too many cooks. D'Angelo Martin.
It says Super Mario Party.
Nice. Mr. Riat.
Mario Tennis. Aces.
Mr. Cartier.
Labo.
Overcooked 2.
And I said the Nintendo Labo.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I know. I'm kind of surprised anyone else did it too. I was like, here's a weird one.
Surprising.
Dude, sounds like the Labo's been out. Like, I haven't heard anything about the Labo.
Yeah.
People have been doing some crazy stuff with it, to be
Have they?
honest.
What do you mean?
Somebody built an entire maze that you can play through, built out of the cardboard boxes. That plays out this way. I don't even understand how it
That
works.
sounds practical.
It's not.
Oh yeah, it's
No.
showing.
People have done things with the Labo that are asinine, but like I don't understand how they work. I don't really understand how the Labo works.
I knew
other
people
than-
were going to turn some weird shit into shit.
Dreams about for
Doesn't kill your
Switch.
fish.
Good.
So somebody made an actual like miniature car that their toddler can roll around in. It's nuts.
Wow.
Yeah,
But don't get it wet though.
people get
Best strat game. Best strategy game. Best game focused on real-time or turn-based strategy gameplay, irrespective of platform.
Red Dead.
Your options
Got it.
are The Banner Saga 3,
I don't know what that is.
Battletech,
Never heard of
Frostpunk, Into the Breach,
it. What the fuck?
Valkyria Chronicles 4.
Really?
I ain't never.
Kyle just like says funny things when I'm about to say another thing, and I've just said a thing, and it's hard to say the thing. It's funny.
Can you say those one more time?
Mine or his?
From the bottom to the top, what I said was sometimes I'm saying things. And Valkyria Chronicles 4, Into the Breach, Frostpunk, Battletech, The Banner Saga 3.
I lied. I'm more unsure about this one.
Yeah, dude.
I think you're making up stuff.
This was something.
Nah, man. Nah, man.
If I couldn't see it, I wouldn't think.
Can I help everyone and be like, it's not fucking BattleTech?
I didn't even know what Battletech is. You were literally helping me. By saying
Yeah,
that.
BattleTech is a weird, bad
It's
anime
Frostpunk,
game.
if that helps anyone.
Oh, it's Frostpunk.
I don't know what that is.
Weird. D'Angelo.
Valkyrie Chronicles 4.
Ooh,
Only Valkyrie Chronicles 4, only because I love that game and I hope it wins.
Dub Chronicles. Mr. Cartier.
Battletech to spite you.
You've won.
Mr. Melville.
Frost Punk.
I made it personal.
And I said Banner Saga 3. But I'd like to take this moment just to... I was thinking about this today, how...
Whoever. Oh no, Dia.
the very, very friendly but very amazing Roger Riat Nicholas Cartier rivalry. The funny thing about it is the very beginning, before Cartier has met Roger, we do Goaties last year. We got Goaties coming up. I'm going to tell you how Goaties went last year. We voted. I had probably less than 10. I wanted to get a lot of people to do it. We collected all those votes, and there's a 3-way tie. It's Persona 5, Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Horizon Zero Dawn. So... Roger hears that there's a tie. He writes a letter in. Cartier hasn't met Roger, but when it comes down to it, we all try to vote, right? There's 4 of us. There's one of them's got to win, right? Unless we double tie. We vote. I thought Trey had my back when I voted Persona 5, but he voted for fucking shitty fanboy shit. That's Zelda Breath of the Wild. So we didn't get the automatic Persona 5 Vic. And obviously, Kyle loves Horizon, so he voted for Horizon. Cartier, I think he made a decision, and then he's like, nah, take it back. I'll wait to the end. And then we got a letter from Roger Riat that was very inspirational, very
It's
very
the best
positive.
thing I've ever written in
And
my
it was
life.
about,
Which I reread.
and Kyle once reread it as his
great.
own original work. And he wrote a heartfelt piece about why Horizon, even though it's been overshadowed by a lot of these things, it might do a few things better. It's overall the best game that came out in 2017. Nicholas Cartier was moved by Roger's words. Votes for Horizon. Horizon is the Litmit Media, Great Lakes Gaming, Michigan 2017 Game of the Year. And now they're like, Battletech.
Well, I was going to say Banner Saga 4. They said that. I'm like, fuck it, I gotta say it now. I got
Fair
to.
enough.
So I had to tell that story. I was thinking about that earlier. How it started with pure, heartfelt, long-distance
Admiration.
admiration. Best sports / racing game.
Oh.
You hear that, Kyle?
You combine sports and racing?
I didn't.
These aren't our categories, huh?
No. I know you
Racing
did.
is a sport.
I think about that all the time, but also racing games are so big they almost should have their own category. I agree. And then you get like smaller ones in here, like Well, a lot of the companies that got closed down this year when they're
Super
indie.
Street.
Super Street.
So
I can't remember.
I'm writing my answer down, truthfully not knowing
If it's on the list.
if it's on the list.
Best
I'm
sports
sticking with it.
/ racing game. You know they don't even have a description for best sports / racing game.
You know what they
They
mean.
do. Okay, for the best traditional and non-traditional sports and racing game.
Thanks.
Sick. Is it FIFA 19, Forza, Horizon 4, Mario Tennis Aces, NBA? Don't laugh.
I was not ready.
Said not traditional. Yeah, no, that's
First
funny.
off, the only thing that doesn't belong on this list is the fifth one. So save your laughter. All right. European fans are gonna love this joke. No, FIFA 19, Forza Horizon 4, Mario Tennis Aces, NBA 2K19, and Pro Evolution Soccer 2019, which is obviously a joke. Am I right, FIFA fans out there? That's litmitmedia@gmail.com with your FIFA opinions. For Trey, all those FIFA opinions. So, FIFA, Forza, Mario Tennis Aces, NBA 2K, and Evo. Pro Evolution Soccer. PES.
Said Horizon 4.
Alright.
Four.
Mr.
It's
Martin.
like the worst four. Forza.
I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah. FIFA?
FIFA.
Gotta go FIFA.
You know you're right, Roger. Cartier.
I'd be a fool not to go FIFA.
Oh, you also went FIFA?
Yeah.
Kyle.
Forza.
I also went Forza. 3 Forzas, 2 FIFAs.
I'm actually about to buy a Horizon.
Dang, Aces. What if Aces wins?
Not even a shot in hell.
What a cheap shot. Reggie is rolling in his...
Millions of dollars.
Body.
You know, he's rolling in his really expensive rented car. I'm sure he's out in business. His roll. Best multiplayer game for outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of game genre.
That's a hell of a title.
That was the longest description. Best multiplayer. Is it COD Blops 4? Is it Call of Duty Black Ops 4? Destiny 2 Forsaken? Fortnite? Monster Hunter World? Sea of Thieves? Don't laugh at that. Sometimes. Roger,
What was the second
explain.
to last one?
Monster Hunter World. So it's Call of Duty, Destiny, Fortnite, Monster Hunter, Sea of Thieves. Feel free to
Best
answer.
multiplayer.
Yeah, best multiplayer. Yeah, that's interesting.
What was the second to last one?
Honestly.
Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter.
What was the first one?
It's Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Destiny 2 Forsaken, just to shatter this joke. Fortnite, Monster Hunter World, and Sea of Thieves.
I honestly did not remember.
Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
I remember that. All those games blended the fuck together.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny to see Call of Duty versus Destiny versus Fortnite, even. With a side of Monster Hunter and Sea of Thieves. Mr. Martin.
See, these was on
Monster
that
Hunter.
list.
Yeah. You're so busy asking second to last, you would never remember the last game. Mr. Riat.
In my heart, I want to say Monster Hunter.
Nice. He also said Monster Hunter. Nicholas Cartier.
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Said
You're
Blops
so right.
4.
Blops 4.
You're so
Blops
right. I
4.
hate it so much.
I also said Monster Hunter. I honestly believe Monster Hunter has a shot.
No,
All
man,
these
Blops
fools.
4.
On a personal
Yeah.
level, I don't agree with it, but I'm here to win.
I
I'm here
think
to make
you're.
points.
I think you're probably correct.
I'm here to get.
Come on,
points.
gaming industry, don't fail me.
I gotta vote Red Dead and Fortnite whenever I can.
Blops 2.
Multiplayer. Okay. Only
That's
2 categories left,
I
guys.
don't even own that game. Nor am I even a Black Ops fan.
Best
But I know millions of people are.
debut
You know, like ops.
indie game.
Blops.
Second to last category in stage 2 of this prediction special. Best debut.
Stage 2.
Stage 2. Stage 1 was long shots, remember? Recognizing a new, recognizing a new independent studio that released its first game in 2018.
Skate 4.
When
Oh,
also, it looks like best debut indie because it says winner selected by fan voting. I'm like, it's all like that. But I'm like, oh no, I wonder if best debut indie is straight. Only
oh,
fans.
and these are not. Yeah, most of this is not decided by fans.
I thought, but fans can vote on this, right?
Can I tell you
Yeah,
how
tell
this
me.
actually works?
Please,
So what
I'm
it is
down.
everybody is allowed a judge vote. Like all of the groups they get are allowed to judge vote.
Right.
All fan voting counts as one judge vote.
All of the fan voting together?
All of it
okay.
combined
It'll
counts
give
as a
one.
single vote.
That's interesting.
But I believe there are. You don't have to see how many, but there's
What's-
like 30 judges, man.
Not
so,
to get us off the rails, but then I wonder how they do if you share your vote, it gets boosted somehow. It means more. Something to do with
It might be yours counts towards more of that percentage towards that vote.
Okay.
But yeah, fans will get one vote.
No. Best debut indie game and actually this is really for the game and like the studio. 'Cause it's the studio's
Yeah.
first game. Is it Ben Esposito, Donut County? Is it Mountains with Florence? Is it Polyart Games with Moss? Is it Sabotage Studio with The Messenger? Is it Villa Gorilla with Yoku's Island Express? Oh my god, there's more to this?
No.
No, okay. That's RPG. So one more time for you guys. Donut County, Florence, Moss, The Messenger, Yoku's Island Express.
Yakuza Island Express?
No, Yoku's. Y-O-K-U apostrophe S.
It's kind of
It's
off
like a pin-
topic, but is it?
It's like a pinball thing, but like you're an animal. It's kind of cool actually. It's like Sonic-y. Early Sonic is what it reminds me of.
Kind of off topic. Anybody seen the new Predator movie?
No?
Okay, I saw a commercial for it today, and it looks really cool.
Is it already out?
It
Yeah,
might
it's
be.
going on DVD.
Sick. I'm down. I like
It
it some
reminded
Predator.
me how I just want like a badass Predator replica mask.
You got the hair to do it.
Mr. Martin,
Moss.
giving it to Moss. Polyart Games.
Florence.
Mountains with Florence. Cartier.
The Messenger.
Sabotage Studio.
I said Moss.
You said Moss?
Moss.
Also Polyart Games. And I said Ben Esposito, Donut County. You got a dream. I honestly, that's just me. That's from the heart. But what I really think, I think it's gonna be Moss. I don't know why. Like we said, Moss is well received. But it's time for the big boy.
Moss is everywhere.
This is not the last question of the betting prediction specials, but it is going to be
The closer.
about Game of the Year. Oh, wait. Oh, I really wanted to read this blurb, so I'm going to now, right before we hit Game of the Year.
Say blurb.
This year, more than 100 games and individuals have been nominated for the Game Awards. Winners will be announced live on December 6th at the Game Awards. Find out where to watch the show here. Maybe that's why I didn't read it. Game of the Year, recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. Your 6 options are Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Celeste, God of War, Marvel's Spider-Man, Monster Hunter World, and Red Dead Redemption 2.
Aw, they put Celeste and Monster Hunter in there.
Yeah, that was nice.
Man, that's a hard
As
one.
people answer, I gotta tell the people at home, this is the only question that was also a long shot question. Before we had the nominees, it was 1 point if you could name Goaty. And this is before Red Dead came out, and a lot of good stuff. Once again,
I don't know why I laughed.
Penis?
This is way dumber than
Assassin's Creed, Celeste, God of War, Spider-Man, Monster Hunter, Red Dead.
I don't know.
Does everybody remember what they said for the long shots?
I don't. I'm pretty sure I said this, though.
Okay.
I remember.
I think you said Red Dead. I don't know, but let's go. D'Angelo. Do
God of War.
you remember what you did for the long shot?
I do not.
Okay, for sure. Roger, yeah?
Red Dead Redemption 2.
I think that's what you did for your long shot. Going 3 points deep. Nicholas Cartier.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
And I do remember your long shot
Yeah,
because
Pokemon
it was
Let's Go Eevee.
Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, yes. Kyle Melville.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
First off, that definitely looks like Spieberman, which
It's a
makes me
bee.
think that it's just Justin Bieber who's been bitten by the radioactive spider.
It's Fiberman.
Spider-Man. And I doubled down on my long shot also. I said God of War.
This is like Cat Dog, but like...
God of War. God of
Ball
War.
ball.
It's time. I'm sorry, I realized you were singing. It's time for the final stage.
He was singing about balls.
Oh, I don't want to interrupt this nice singing. The final stage,
Great.
a.k.a. the Lightning Returns round, a.k.a.
The closer.
No. I forgot the other one. Oh, no. Rounds.
The Dorito round.
Oh, also known as the Dorito round. I have 3 more questions.
Doritos are triangle.
That's the joke.
Those 3. Those 3 questions.
Sorry, man.
You could, dude. Those 3 questions are the only ones in this whole prediction special, including long shots, that are worth 3 points. There's only 3 questions. The first one is this: which wins the night? Which of these games, out of the 3 of them, will leave the Game Awards with the most awards? Is it God of War, Spider-Man, or Red Dead Redemption 2? So just between those 3, who leaves with the most? If an indie game beats it, it's okay. Fucking Celeste. So fucking nominated, Celeste. Oh. So you guys think this is easy, but we're all wrong. I don't even believe in what I'm writing down. Like, I'm the guy. Go ahead, Mr. Martin. I'm the guy.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
God of War.
God of War.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Spider-Man.
Spider. This doesn't line up with all my other bets, but Red Dead Redemption 2. You know, I think God of War's winning a lot of shit. For some reason, I think I'm going to be wrong.
I really think Red Dead's going to win Game of the Year. I think God of War will walk away with more awards.
Yeah, like the audio. Honestly, I kind of wonder.
I don't think...
You know what I'm most confident in? Red Dead winning best score, and I'm not that confident. I just no, I think it's really well. Unless they win it like the audio design one, but audio's real strong. I did wear headphones for all 90 hours of Red Dead, so maybe that's why. But the second question is exciting, guys.
You wear headphones for Red Dead?
What? Just like when you're playing at 4 a.m. at night, and it's like, you know, anything I'm shooting a gun in, I try to use headphones for because I'm playing late at night, and just loud, man.
I've been playing my video games with headphones recently.
Guess what? I love it, Kyle. Do you love it?
Nice.
Yeah.
It is, but I have gauges, so nothing really fits in headphones.
You should design headphones for people with obnoxious earlobes.
They do. They call them Beats.
Dude, my headphones are huge. Like, I just bought a $60 pair today for the Xbox.
Will you guys roll this dice without any explanation? I got a 4. It only matters who gets the highest. That's a 6 for D'Angelo. Damn, that fucks me over if it's you, because we're going clockwise based on whoever's highest. God damn it, D'Angelo. I almost started with Kyle because he was champion. God damn it. So D'Angelo, for this question, we have a pool of 5 personalities.
You get the last one.
Both fictional, what up?
No, you get the last personality.
Yeah, I immediately am stuck with the 5th guy in the pool. We're going to draft these guys. Everybody only gets one. And it's, who do you believe is most likely to appear at the Game Awards? It's both fictional and non-fictional, so appear in any way. Now, this is all worth 3 points. Multiple of these could show up. Multiple people could get 3 points. Choosing from this group of 5 people. What's up?
I said, damn it.
I know, me and you're fucked, dude. You don't even know these 5. Who's most likely...
Patrick Stewart.
Who's most likely to appear?
Totally gonna say Ben Stiller.
Master Splinter. Sub-Zero. Specifically from the Alien franchises, Ripley. Andrew W.K. Barack Hussein Obama. Between Splinter, Sub-Zero, Ripley, Andrew W.K. and Obama, who do you draft as most likely to appear? They're all long shots. I know what you're thinking.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Just say Obama.
I looked at you, D'Angelo. You look shook.
So we're talking on screen, right?
Anyway.
It's got to be... Okay, so the broadcast, if I'm watching the stream of it,
Okay.
it's like... Honestly, if Jeff Keighley comes out with a... if there's someone in the front row that we can clearly see has Master Splinter on his t-shirt, that is an appearance. That person gets 3 points.
What? Okay.
It's like that.
Commercials.
Well, yeah, let's talk about this. This is what we
That's not
discussed.
during the show.
Are there commercials in the Game Awards? Besides game trailers.
There are absolutely commercials.
Besides, the chic.
Yeah, so
Anything about the shaving?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle commercial comes on, and Splinter shows up Is it every time he
Okay.
shows up?
Does it? Because don't the
God,
Game Awards
that's-
still show up on Spike?
It would be a one-time
No,
thing.
no,
Alright.
it's not
I don't
on
know.
TV.
I don't know.
I actually love
There will be an ad because they will cut away for
Yep,
an ad.
okay, I'm gonna say
our sponsors today,
including ads.
Okay.
yeah.
So that really makes Obama worth a little more. I don't know.
Since
He says-
everyone's asking questions, if you say Obama, is that like all of the above?
What?
Nah.
All of the Obamas?
No, it's all of the above. It's like, you know,
Just know that when you answer things,
question D.
when you make an answer, Kyle, it will be permanent. So if you pick Obama, you can't change it.
So it's not all of the above.
No.
Okay, so we got Splinter, Sub-Zero, Andrew, WCK.
But did you hear my Obama change joke?
I can't remember.
Master Splinter, Sub-Zero, Ripley, Andrew WK, Obama.
I can't remember.
WJFK.
Okay.
Which of these presidents are all presidents?
That would be funny. Let's go Ripley.
Insert poorly timed dark HW joke. You said drafted was Ripley. Nice.
So weird.
Aliens looks like it's hinted we could get an Aliens game and not even get Ripley. I think a lot of people would be happy if there was no Ripley. I love Ripley.
I actually
Milk that
truthfully believe that 2 of these people are going to show.
Yeah, dude, I know. I think there's 2 good options.
I think
maybe
there's
3.
2 really good options here.
No, there's 3. No, there's 3 good options, and then
I'm going Sub-Zero.
Nice with the second choice. Roger drafts Sub-Zero. Yeah, that Mortal Kombat's got to come eventually, right? And could we see it and not see Sub-Zero?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I specifically,
Yes.
I thought about it hard.
Because Sub-Zero, he can be like...
Yeah.
Do you count Cyber Sub-Zero? You count Cyber Sub-Zero?
Dude,
Yes, that's Sub-Zero.
I would probably count.
It's the same character.
I wouldn't count
don't know
Frost. That's for sure.
Cyber Sub-Zero is Sub-Zero in Cyber Robotic Body.
Well, we would have to.
That
But
is
is he called Sub-Zero or is he called Cyber Sub-Zero? Like, if I click on his name, does it say Cyber Sub-Zero?
depends on the game.
He's in one game.
No, Cyber Sub-Zero's in 2 games.
Which two?
He was also in Mortal Kombat
Look
4.
what happened here.
Yes.
I think you're right.
I think he might have been called something else,
think
though,
you're
but it
right,
was
though.
still...
But yeah, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
you're right.
This is the rivalry. Cartier.
Wait, you skipped it. What if he picks up Obama?
I am picking an Obama because it's the most I ever wrote.
Cartier,
But pick it. So
Cartier picked Obama.
Oh,
It is now down to
Did you pick Obama?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
fuck you.
Kyle. It's between Master Splinter and Andrew WK, which is funny. These are not the 2 least likely. I'm not even fucking with you.
That's also opinionated.
It's all opinion. I also made these 5.
Andrew WK.
Andrew WK might be the most likely one, guys. Right?
There's
always a live
so
performance.
you're stuck with Master Splinter.
Yes, and
I think that's the other one that's going to be there. Can I tell you why? Crackpot theory. Not joking.
I take Master Splinter.
Yeah, not joking. I think the new Rocksteady game is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game.
I mean, we all want it.
That'd be so-
I have no basis for that.
I'm gonna
I
take
just
it
have a
Splinter
belief in my
If it was
gut.
me, I just
Actually, you want to
I'm
know what
glad
it
it ended
was?
up like this.
I definitely had
Obama's
been under
worth.
the influence of something, and it popped into my brain, and I was like, "It's coming." This was a vision from God.
Using his time wisely.
do you like the song
Visions of Turtles.
Rocksteady?
I like
Wait, like
Twins.
what?
Rock
I love
Go
that
back to
so
song,
much.
Rocksteady.
steady. All right, the final one for 3
Think about it:
points.
Bebop, Rocksteady, Ninja Turtles.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
It's all coming together.
And I'm Rocksteady.
All right.
For 3 points. This is the hardest one. This is not multiple choice. This is you telling me whether it's announced, whether it's not announced, whether this doesn't even happen. You can write nothing as your answer for this question.
Nice.
But if we get an interview during the Game Awards with Reggie Fils-Aimé and he shows any game footage at all, what will Reggie show? For 3 points, what will Reggie show?
Can I know something
Nintendo.
about Reggie?
Oh, Nintendo of America president.
Okay.
And I'll tell everyone this, because I do not think this is going to come back around, but if I give you the hint, I give you the hint. Last year, for example, he's like, Bayonetta 2 remaster's coming, guys. Also, Bayonetta 3 is coming. Now,
I also want to put something out there real quick.
And
You
it's-
specifically said
Gameplay.
show.
it's got to be
Do
like,
you want to
he's
change
like,
that and be like
What?
something that Reggie Fils-Aimé talks about? Because
he ain't gonna show up
very,
empty-handed.
very rarely. But here's the thing:
You think
very
real gameplay
rarely
footage-
do they cut from Reggie or anyone. They very rarely do
Just
they ever do an
Bayonetta
interview
did.
and then do they go, okay, now we're going to see that. No, they show the trailer and then they talk to someone.
Right.
So
But-
this is being reversed order, and that's almost
Well,
never going to happen.
I'm going to tell you this. It did happen last year with Reggie, because it was Reggie, Bayonetta 1 and 2, Reggie, Bayonetta 3, Reggie. I will say, it's clearly got to be Nintendo. It's got to either be, yes, he's talking about it either before Reggie's talking segment or directly after.
Okay.
That will be, and we can if we could talk about what we think he
Okay.
brought. If it's more than one game,
So
you
what
keep multiple
gameplay
points.
they showed that's
What game?
related to
What
this
game?
the interview, I guess?
What game? If Reggie is showing gameplay footage, what game is
And
it
this
from?
is December 6th.
December 6th.
When
Yeah.
does Luigi Mansion come out?
Ooh, I like the way you think, baby.
Next year, I believe, but soon.
Nobody steal my answer. That's it.
Okay.
How you spell Luigi?
L-U,
Is it like that?
L-U.
No, it's Luigi. That's correct.
L-U-I-G-I?
I'm gonna put that.
Ah, thank you.
Wah.
Is it Mansion 2? I think, yeah, it's just the second one. He ain't done that, man.
3.
I heard it was co-op. No, it's not 3.
3.
There's they're putting co-op into the DS one, right? And I think they are setting the
believe
stage for the Switch one to straight up have.
Yeah, co-op.
They told us like nothing about it though, yeah.
That's my
Mr. Martin?
Luigi Mansion 3?
Is it 3? It is 3, isn't
I
it?
believe it's 3.
The sequel
Because
for
the
the-
second one's Dark Moon.
Mr. Riot.
Metroid.
No, oh, Mr. Cartier.
Here, can I be more specific?
Yeah.
Metroid Prime 3. Or no, I'm sorry, 4.
Metroid
4.
would be so
The-
sweet.
yeah,
Metroid
yeah.
Prime 4.
In VR.
Oh,
Metroid Prime in VR would be so cool.
Mr. Cartier?
Well, my marker hasn't worked for quite a long time since Vegeta, but no, I'm actually going for the empty board answer.
Nothing. If Reggie's there, he's not there to show anything. He might not even talk. Yeah, I love it. I'm glad someone went nothing. Kyle. Smash. He's there to show Smash. What a good answer.
Yeah, that was a good answer.
That's why he's the champ. That's why you're the
Smash
champ.
DLC is really good fucking...
I also... It comes out the same day, right?
No, it comes out the day after.
Oh, man. Kyle, sneaky
Kyle,
motherfucker
you
Melville.
fucking nailed that, man.
And I also, like a fool, said Metroid. Roger, that means if we have the same answer. It's wrong. And that concludes the 2018 Game Awards Prediction Special. I would like to thank everyone for listening through it. Next week, episode 62 of the Great Lakes Gaming Podcast, you will get the results of this special. Tune in to the Game Awards starring
Is
Jeff
it
Keighley
Wednesday?
on Thursday, December 6th.
Thursday?
Just quick plugs, and then we're actually going to throw it to another new rule, D'Angelo. You ready for a new rule?
Oh, no. That sounds like it might involve me.
I've decided, no, it doesn't. I just know you. You love it when I make up rules.
I do.
I decided that this is the first time there's been a second. This is the first time there's been a Game Awards Prediction Special 2, right, Cartier? So, when we do the prediction special, we're not going to have a closer. So it's whoever won last year will be the closer for the next year's prediction special. That way they can heckle people whatever they want to do. So before Kyle Melville is the closer today and totally has something to finish on, let me tell you, thanks for listening. We'll send you to litmitmedia.fireside.fm. There you can find the entire back stock of the Great Lakes Gaming Podcast. You can also find all the social links to Twitter, Litman on Twitter, Litman on Facebook. You'll find our YouTube link there. It makes it a little easier to find us on YouTube. There you'll find a 5-minute video I made about home improvement for the SNES. Also coming up this week, the same day as the Game Awards, I have been dubbing over the beginning of Shenmue HD with the voices of the Easy Allies. I send another thing into the Community Showcase Thursday, December 6th. If you want to watch along on Twitch. I think I'm actually going to watch along on Twitch. That's why I'm plugging it this time. I'm never there live, and Twitch responds very positively to it. Go to twitch.com/Easy Allies. I believe for us it's Thursday at 5. But even if you're late, doesn't matter. I'm a video and be at the very end. Official trailer for the Shenmue dub project. All that good stuff and more. Jeff Keighley awaits. Your closer for Nicholas Cartier, Roger Riat, D'Angelo Martin, and myself. It's Kyle Melville.
Hello. I don't have much to say.
Okay.
But buy Forza if you have an Xbox. Horizon 4.
Good night.